Have you ever noticed how, despite the chaos around us, some people manage to move through life with remarkable calm and purpose? It's almost as if they've unlocked a hidden source of strength that many of us are still searching for. But what if I told you the secret to this resilience isn't something special, but rather a philosophy that anyone can adopt today? I'm talking about Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that remains incredibly practical and has guided great minds throughout history in thriving despite life's challenges. In this discussion, we're going to explore how Stoicism can transform not just the way you handle challenges, but how you approach every moment of your life. I'm excited to share these insights because they've profoundly shifted my perspective, and I hope they will do the same for you. As we dive into these concepts, I encourage you to keep an open mind. Feel free to comment below on how open you are to reshaping your thinking or share your past experiences with Stoic principles. If what we discuss today resonates with you, consider subscribing, liking this video, and sharing it with friends or family who are on their own paths of growth and philosophical exploration. For those skeptical about what Stoicism can offer, I challenge you to stick with us until the end. You might just find that Stoic wisdom has more depth and practical value than you ever imagined. Let's begin this journey of discovery, where ancient philosophy meets modern problems. Understanding your sphere of control. This is a game changer because it forms the core of Stoic philosophy. The concept is simple yet powerful. Some things in life are within our control, and many others are not. Recognizing this can drastically change how we react to situations and lead to less unnecessary stress. What can we control? Our actions, thoughts, and responses. We decide how to interpret events, how we react to others, and how we face challenges. That's empowering, right? On the flip side, we can't control others' actions, the past, the future, or many external events. For example, if you're stuck in traffic and getting frustrated about being late, remember that the traffic is beyond your control. No amount of anger will clear it up. However, you can control how you respond. You could choose to listen to a podcast, perhaps one on Stoicism, and make the time more productive or at least bearable. Why is understanding our sphere of control so important? Focusing on things we can't control wastes our energy, time, and emotional resources. Stoicism teaches us to redirect our efforts into areas where we have the power to make a difference. It's about accepting external events as they come, not with resignation, but with the clarity that our true power lies in how we respond. This understanding offers mental freedom. Imagine not being upset by the weather, other people's opinions, or the unexpected. Instead, you'll have the inner peace to focus your energy on what you can control, like your personal growth, relationships, and career. Practicing this doesn't mean you won't get upset or wish things were different, but it means you'll bounce back more quickly, or perhaps not be disturbed in the first place. Resilience, Stoic style, is about bouncing forward, not just bouncing back. So, how do we start? It begins with mindfulness. Pay attention to your reactions and ask yourself, is this something I can control? If it's not, practice letting go and focus on what you can do. It's simple, but like any skill, it requires consistent practice. Developing emotional resilience. Emotional resilience is our ability to recover from setbacks and maintain composure under stress or crisis. Stoicism offers a solid framework for building this resilience by viewing adversity as a natural part of life and an opportunity for growth. Stoic philosophers didn't just talk about surviving, they spoke about thriving through understanding and adapting. The core of emotional resilience in Stoicism lies in perception. It's not the events that upset us, but how we perceive them. By shifting our perspective, we can change our emotional reactions. For instance, if you're passed over for a promotion, you can see it as a personal failure, or you can view it as a chance to assess your skills, find areas for development, or even rethink your career direction. Both interpretations come from the same event, but the emotional impact is very different. Stoicism encourages us to delay our reactions, to take a moment to reframe our perceptions. This isn't about suppressing emotions, but about choosing a response that aligns with our values and long-term goals rather than reacting out of hurt, anger, or disappointment. Building emotional resilience also involves accepting what we can't change. As Marcus Aurelius said, "It's not events that disturb us, but our judgment about them." Accepting situations as they are, rather than how we wish they would be, brings peace. This doesn't mean giving up. It's an active acceptance of life's unpredictability. Focus on the present moment. Our anxieties often come from dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. By staying present, we can reduce unnecessary stress and engage more fully in life. Lastly, reflecting on the impermanence of our troubles helps us endure hardships with greater calm. Just as good times don't last forever, neither do bad ones. This understanding of change allows us to navigate difficulties more gracefully. How can you start building resilience today? Start by observing how you react to small inconveniences and conflicts. Pause. Think about your response, and reflect at the end of the day. This practice, though simple, can lead to profound growth. Cultivating daily discipline. In Stoicism, discipline isn't about strict schedules or rigid routines. It's about aligning our actions with our core values and long-term goals. Every day, we make countless decisions: what to eat, when to work, who to spend time with, and so on. Stoic discipline is about making these choices consciously and with purpose. It's about reinforcing our commitment to living a virtuous, meaningful life instead of acting on impulse. But here's the twist. Stoic discipline isn't about restriction. It's about freedom. When we focus only on what we can control and let go of the rest, we free up emotional and mental space, which allows us to be more present and fulfilled. To cultivate Stoic discipline, set clear, actionable goals that align with your values. For example, if health is a value, set a goal to exercise daily. The key is to make these goals part of your routine so that over time, they become natural. Consistency is also crucial. Stoicism teaches that small, consistent actions, like practicing gratitude, studying philosophy, or exercising, shape our lives more than dramatic gestures. To strengthen this practice, reflect at the end of each day. Did I live according to my values? This reflection reinforces discipline and fosters mental clarity. Occasionally, embrace discomfort. Challenge yourself to step outside your comfort zone, whether by trying something new, having a tough conversation, or even taking a cold shower. These challenges remind us that discomfort is often temporary and can lead to growth. Start small. Pick one area aligned with your values and commit to it daily. Remember, Stoic discipline isn't about punishment. It's about living in harmony with your best self. Embracing change. Change is inevitable, yet it's often our biggest source of anxiety. What if we could see change as an opportunity instead of a threat? This is where Stoicism offers powerful insights. Stoics teach us to accept and even welcome change as a natural part of life. By acknowledging that change is the only constant, we align ourselves with life's natural flow. This alignment reduces resistance and makes us stronger, as we stop wasting energy fighting against what's inevitable. One Stoic exercise for embracing change is practicing indifference to things outside our control. This doesn't mean not caring. It means focusing on doing our best while accepting that the outcome is beyond our influence. Whether you get the promotion or not, your peace remains intact. Stoicism encourages reframing adversity as an opportunity to grow. Every setback tests our patience, courage, and persistence. When we see challenges this way, change becomes less frightening and more empowering. Staying present also helps us embrace change, instead of fearing the future or regretting the past. Focus on what you can do now. This reduces unnecessary worry and maximizes your effectiveness. Stoicism also teaches us to detach from specific outcomes. By doing so, we can pursue our goals passionately without becoming emotionally tied to the results. We enjoy the journey as much as the destination. Think about a change you're facing. Instead of focusing on the potential stresses, ask yourself, what can this change teach me? This simple shift in perspective can turn apprehension into action. Living in accordance with nature. To Stoics, nature isn't just the environment. It's the rational order of the universe. Living in accordance with nature means aligning our actions with reason, virtue, and the natural flow of life. It's about understanding our place in the world and acting in harmony with it. This requires self-awareness, knowing our strengths and limitations, and living in ways that enhance our well-being while contributing positively to others. For example, recognizing that we are social beings encourages us to cultivate meaningful relationships. Living in accordance with nature also means using reason to guide our decisions, not being swayed by fleeting emotions or external pressures. It's about making choices that are right, not just good for us, but for others too. Stoicism teaches acceptance of life's natural cycles. Just as the seasons change, our lives go through phases of growth and decline. By embracing these changes, we maintain inner peace and resilience, facing challenges with grace. Stoics also believe in respecting the environment. As part of nature, we have a duty to protect and preserve it. This means making sustainable choices that honor our interconnectedness with the world. By observing nature and embracing its challenges, we learn to live more in tune with life's rhythm. We become more grounded, present, and purposeful, living a life of virtue that benefits not only us, but everyone around us. Practicing mindfulness and gratitude. The combination of mindfulness and gratitude is truly transformative. While both practices are simple in theory, they become deeply enriching when woven into the fabric of our daily routines. So, let's explore how these concepts can guide us to a more centered and fulfilling life. In the Stoic tradition, mindfulness is about maintaining a moment-to-moment awareness of our thoughts, feelings, bodily sensations, and the world around us. It encourages us to be fully present in the here and now, without distraction or judgment. While this might sound similar to meditation, Stoic mindfulness is distinct in that it's not limited to formal meditation sessions. It's about integrating this awareness into every aspect of our daily life, whether we're eating, walking, conversing with a friend, or completing a task at work. By practicing mindfulness, we become more conscious in whatever we're doing, allowing us to savor each moment and engage with life instead of passing through it absent-mindedly. Mindfulness helps us recognize the beauty of the present, often overlooked in the rush of everyday life. It also sharpens our perception, making us more attuned to our reactions and the needs of others. With this heightened awareness, we can make more rational, compassionate decisions and respond more effectively to the challenges and opportunities that come our way. Now, let's talk about gratitude, another practice deeply connected to mindfulness. In Stoicism, gratitude is not just about saying thank you. It's about maintaining a constant appreciation for everything in our lives, both the small pleasures and the grand blessings. It's about seeing the good in every situation, even in challenges, which Stoicism teaches us can be opportunities for growth and improvement. You can start incorporating gratitude into your life with a simple practice, such as keeping a gratitude journal. Each day, jot down things you're thankful for, whether it's a sunny day, a good meal, or a productive meeting. The key is consistency. The more regularly you acknowledge these things, the more ingrained the practice of gratitude becomes in your psyche. Why pair gratitude with mindfulness? Because mindfulness helps us fully experience the present moment, making us more likely to notice the blessings we otherwise take for granted. It could be the warmth of sunlight on your skin, the comfort of a home that shelters you, or the presence of a friend who listens and supports you. Mindfulness opens our eyes to the abundance of our lives, and gratitude helps us cherish and celebrate it. Moreover, practicing both mindfulness and gratitude has a grounding effect. It keeps us anchored in the present, reducing worries about the past or anxieties about the future. This grounding is essential in a world that often feels chaotic and uncontrollable. With each mindful moment and each gesture of gratitude, we build a foundation of inner peace and resilience that can carry us through life's ups and downs. As we cultivate these practices, we also cultivate a deeper joy in living. This isn't the fleeting happiness that comes from external circumstances, but a profound sense of contentment and satisfaction that arises from within. This joy is durable because it depends not on what happens to us, but on how we see and respond to what happens. I encourage you to begin incorporating mindfulness and gratitude into your daily routine. Notice the immediate effects, like a decrease in stress or a boost in happiness, but also pay attention to the deeper changes over time, such as increased resilience, stronger connections with others, and a heightened appreciation for life itself. Remember, the path to a more fulfilling life lies not just in seeking joy, but in cultivating a deep sense of presence and gratitude in every moment we're given. It's these moments that weave the rich tapestry of a truly meaningful life. If you're eager to dive deeper into Stoic principles and explore more practices that can transform your daily experiences, check out the suggested video appearing on the screen now. We'll explore additional Stoic practices that can help you lead a more centered and serene life. Thank you again for spending your time with me, for growing together, and for being a vital part of Stoic Wisdom King. Until next time, stay present, stay grateful, and continue to cultivate your best self.